blowing 20 knots. 25 knots. 25 knots of wind on the ground. The rain's coming in. The surf is absolutely insane. The visibility doesn't exist.
Zero. Yep. No, I killed it.
Professional. Okay. All right, let's go, mate. Spear heli fishing. I don't know what you want to call it.
I don't know, like heli spearing. I don't know. I assume we just throw spears out of the chopper.
Exactly. That's what I'm hoping. Just shoot the gun from the chopper.
Yeah.
I literally spoke to Harry like 2 days ago, and he's like, "Oh, I'm heading south," and I was like, "I'm heading north." Well, we might try and catch up. Rung him yesterday.
Yeah.
I was like, "You want to go for a heli fish?" And he's like, yes, I do.
Yes. Like, has anyone said no to that?
So we literally rung them yesterday, and they said, "Yep, we got a spot tomorrow. Otherwise, they're actually booked out for a few days." So I jumped in the car, drove 7 hours. We ate a 60 mil thicker tomahawk last night, and now we're into it.
Bloody oath.
So to say we're a little bit excited is a bit of an understatement, but we're just pushing out. What's the name of this place? I didn't even tell anyone last night.
Coral Coast Helicopters.
No, where
this.
we're camped. Yeah.
Oh, okay, 9 Mile. It's called 9 Mile Camp. Right. It's about 20 k's out of Coral Bay. It's just good because you can have a fire and it's cheap and whatever. It's
$10 a
not the prettiest, but like there are some good little hidden spots.
All right, well, we got a 10k truck on these little corrugations, and then we'll get into town.
Oh mate, you're so filthy.
I have done a Baker special here. You can tell them.
So, Coral Coast Helicopters is in a little town called Carnarvon, not in Coral Bay. So, Matt drove 2.5 hours further than he needed to. I was halfway between Coral Bay and Carnarvon, and I turned round and came back to Coral Bay, and yeah, we're 2.5 hours away from the helicopter, which is, look, there were there were closer campsites.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny though.
So I'm pretty much speechless, but which doesn't happen very often. But we just rang him then. He's going to see if he can do it tomorrow. We literally are 2 hours and 45 minutes from Carnarvon. I drove straight past it in the pouring rain last night.
Yeah.
All right, so we're doing it.
We're doing it.
He's literally booked out for the next 5 days, so we're on the road.
On the road.
2.5 hours. We're still going, but wow, that is it. Looks like I got first round of the pub result, Well, there you go. Coral Coast Helicopters is in Carnarvon. We made it, only 2.5 hours late, but the boys are just loading the spears into the heli now. Harry's getting a bit of a wetsuit, and we are on. We're on, Rossi!
We're doing it, mate.
Yes, we are in.
We are heli-fishing.
We are heading somewhere. I don't even know where we're
I don't know
going.
where we're going.
We haven't asked. Coral trout for dinner. Well, that was a lovely flight over.
Yeah.
We got a small problem ahead of us.
Yeah.
big amount of rain. It's blowing 20 knots. 25 knots. 25 knots of wind on the ground. The rain's coming in. The surf is absolutely insane. The visibility doesn't exist.
Zero. Yep. No, I'm killing it. It's windy. Yeah. Oh, mate.
We made it, as you can hear on the camera. She's just a touch on the windy side, rainy side, house side.
Yeah.
I don't even want to go swimming.
No, neither do I.
Alright, we're going to have another go. It looks like the rain is sort of blowing around, so we're going to head further up the island. Fingers crossed though.
Can't get any worse.
No, it's not.
See what we can see.
It's not going to be any better, really. we'll try.
hope.
We're getting in the water somewhere.
We're killing time till the weather gets
Yeah.
better.
Alright, well, we've jumped out at another spot. It's at least the sun's out, it's not raining here. A little bit less wind, as you can see behind me. That storm just powered around behind us. Just trying to keep the GoPro out of the wind a little bit. But we're just having a bit of a look around, sussing out the island. You can normally fish off there, but not today. So we're just gonna have a bit of a wander, have a bit of a look, see what this weather does, and then I don't care where we go, I'm getting in the water. So miserable.
It's so miserable.
Oh well. We're getting wet.
I reckon we might as well. Paid our money. Do I look like I know what I'm doing?
Look like you're all over it. Oh, we looked the part.
Professionals.
Professional kids.
Yeah, it's not warm. I didn't bring a towel. So I'm doing well. Kicking goals.
I definitely brought a towel. I'm not big on sharing. So normally this is just a beautiful calm bay, and today it's a little bit of swell on it. The big man's rigged up, he knows what's going on.
Oh. Limbering up.
That was wild. It is surgy and rough as guts out there. Plenty of fish. It was actually quite nice down there, but I seen one coral trout. He was too small. How'd you go?
Yeah, not good. I missed 2 flags and I missed a cod about probably like like a 900 cod.
That's the only decent fish out there. I reckon that was that one cod.
Stonker of a cod, and I shot him in the face, but did nothing. He just went ding.
So yeah, not exactly what we're after, but still good fun out there. Just rough, really rough. Get belted into the rocks.
Yeah.
All right, well, we've jumped back in the helicopter. There's another storm front coming across, so we thought we'd make a bit of a move.
Yeah.
Big dog's up front. You driving?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. No, good idea. Well, here we go, Coral Coast helicopters at Carnarvon. Done and dusted, it's still bloody windy. Let's go find a pub. I've had enough.
Clearly agree.
Let's go. We made it.
We made it.
That'll do. See you in the morning. Righto, well, after a couple of beers at the pub, well, one beer at the pub and a feed, we come back to camp. Got the campfire roaring, sat back, enjoyed a few yarns around the campfire, and we got up this morning and packed up. We're just gonna head down the beach here, have a little bit of a look, and then Harry's got to head south, and I think I might head into Coral Bay for a bit of a day of catch up. I got to plan some stuff, book some flights, and clean my van, because after the last two rainy spots, woo-wee, it is filthy in there. So let's get down to this beach, check it out. Not a bad little beach, eh?
Yeah, it's not bad. Looks a lot better at low tide.
What do you reckon we'll get out of here? Tackle this driveway.
Let's do it.
Obviously, after I left Harry, I went up, I pulled up in Coral Bay. I actually spent 2 days in Coral Bay. I just chilled out, put the cameras down, just really wanted to enjoy the place. Good food, great people. I loved Coral Bay. Sorry I didn't film any of it for you. Sometimes you just got to put the camera down and just take it all in. I was going to put the drone up this morning just to show you Coral Bay, but I was on the phone to Donnie from Airing Down and completely forgot and just drove out of town. I was kept on the phone. I was waiting to see if I could get a spot in at Warra, but it is just absolutely jam-packed. From all accounts, it's a beautiful place, but it's booked out for absolutely ages, which is okay because it means it's just a rad spot that I've got to come back to. So at the moment, I'm pushing north. I'm going to push out to the coast towards Ningaloo, and then basically just take my time, cruise up to Exmouth. I'm booked in for a whale shark dive on the 30th. So I've got a couple of days. Let's get up there. Let's see what we can see along the way. Really looking forward to this stretch of coastline. Let's go. Righto, that time of the day. I've just taken, I'm taking a left-hand turn off the main road, heading out to Ningaloo, airing down, jumping on a dirt road here. I think it's going to be dirt pretty much from here all the way up. I'm going to follow the coast all the way up to Exmouth. I think you can. Hema says you can. I don't know what sort of road it is, but we will find out when we get there, because I don't do any research like an idiot. Alright, just realised something very stupid. I was on the phone to Donnie this morning when I left camp, I was supposed to go and try and find somewhere to get water and do a food shop, because I've been at Coral Bay just eating food from Finn's Cafe every day, which is phenomenal. Shout out to the Finn's crew. I just realised I don't have any food. Oh, I may have something in the freezer, but I'm really not sure. So anyway, that's what happens whenever I get on the phone to someone. I just get in the zone, and I was on the phone to Donnie while packing up the caravan, and then the whole time I was leaving, I just got on the road and drove. So thanks, Donnie. I thought Ningaloo was like a bit of a famous place to go and camp. Just pulling up now, there's a bit of a gate up here. I don't think it's that big of a camping spot after all. I got no idea what I'm doing. Right, so the gate, it's got a padlock on it, so definitely not supposed to go through there. So I've sort of got to make a decision here whether I go back 23 k's out that road I just come through, or if I go 50, 60, 70, 80, about 100k up this dirt track. Actually, I'm going to jump out and see if I actually have any food. I'd heard people say I'm going up to Ningaloo. They just must mean the reef, not this actual Ningaloo spot. So I'm going to see if we've got any food. Alright, we're good. We're lucky. Snags, I should take them out actually, and some mints. So I'm going to pull them out now. I've got food, so I will head up this coastline and see what I can find. So instead of waiting for the snags, I just remembered, got the old 4 and 20 traveller. It's going straight in the travel buddy. Oh, stop it. Top shelf. Crank that bad boy up, about there. We will go for, we'll go 90 and I can turn it off. Oh yeah, check that in about, I don't know, I haven't done this enough. Maybe from frozen, maybe 45 to an hour and lunch. Travel buddy on. Here we go. Coast Road to Exmouth. Let's see what we can find. This place looks pretty bloody cool. I was just chatting to old mate caretaker, Shaz. Or Gaz, I think his name was, Gaz and Shaz. How cool is that? So it's a bit windy and choppy, so you can't see too much. Apparently there's actually 20 to 50 mil of rain coming tomorrow, so oh my god, this trip, the rain is following me. But this campground, or this point of the coast, is actually the closest place of WA to the continental shelf. So this is where all the big charter boats come. He said he'd go 8 to 13 kilometers offshore here, which you could smash in a tinny, and you're fishing in 350 meters of water. Wow. So you can see, I can see where there's a bit of a break out there, so I'm guessing that must be the reef. And if it wasn't absolutely blowing a gale, I reckon I'd camp here and run out for a look. Even though I'm solo, I reckon it'd be worth it. So there's a little boat ramp here, and campgrounds all the way up. Very cool. We're going to keep moving, but I can't believe there's 50 mil of rain coming. That's ridiculous. Time to check lunch. Oh, I think we're on here. Hot. Yes. Yes, sir. Oh, happy days. So look, if you're not going to camp at any of those campgrounds, don't take this road to Exmouth. It's not worth it. run up to Exmouth, pull in, find a camp there, and then you can run down with your caravan down that other coastline if it's all bitumen. There's all these epic little campsites, but there's not a single tinny in the water. It's obviously it's blowing a gale out there. It's choppy as all buggery, so I think I'm gonna keep going a little bit further north, get some phone reception, maybe see where Caruso is. Hopefully this rain stops, because this has been the main place I wanted to get up to and get out in the tinny. The reason I want to go catch up with Caruso and them is I need someone to jump in the tinny so I can go out for a spear. It's not very smart to take the tinny out solo and spear, so let's head north, see what we can find. Alright, well I'm in. I met up with Caruso, spoke to the caretaker here. Let's go have some pizzas and beers with the boys.
Yeah, the boys.
We're on. What's happening tonight?
Pizzas.
Pizzas and beers.
Let's go.
Oh, happy days. I'm glad I stopped. I thought you were like, you know, Coles pizzas, mate. Ridgy Didge. Oh, killed it. Yes, sir. Righto, good morning. Got up this morning, went for a bit of a run. Nice little swim. The water temperature here is absolutely beautiful. Just a little bit further north. Been over chatting to Anthony. He's gonna sneak his car over and I'm gonna be able to back my van onto his site. We're gonna drop it there. We're gonna head up to a bay that I can't remember. Where are we going? What's the name of the snorkeling place?
Turquoise Bay.
Turquoise Bay. But we're gonna go for a snorkel there, and I'm gonna go see the information centre, see if I can book another night somewhere in this area. And there's also the oyster stacks, which I've been told are pretty good. So we're gonna head up. Basically, at the moment where we are, this whole stretch of coastline, which you can see behind me here, is Ningaloo Reef. So no spearing. Some areas you're allowed boats, some areas you're not allowed boats. You can fish, and then also if you punch out past the reef, then you're basically into that deeper water. So this whole coastline is absolutely stunning. It's a beautiful day. Let's get stuck in. How's this for an absolutely cracking little spot? Literally straight off the rocks here, and you're into it. It's a snorkeling zone only. This one's called Oyster Stacks. So I think the oyster stacks are over there where everyone seems to be. We'll jump in, have a little bit of a look around. 50 mil of rain. Never listen to the weatherman. Is insane. Oh my god. Wow. Well, that was a beautiful little beach, but there was jellyfish everywhere. The winds just started blowing them in, so we're gonna head back to camp. Fish wraps apparently. And then we're taking these boats out because it is a stellar day. There was like 3 spotter planes and 5 other bloody boats out there. So the whale sharks are out there. Who knows, I'm booked in to do it, but we may be able to just find some this afternoon in the tinnies. What are we smacking, mate?
Some Spanish. I thought I got ruby out, but it's Spanish mackerel.
Oh, they've killed it. You're joking. How good's this, Cash? All right, we're rigging up. We're tying knots, we're tying lots, and then we're out in the chop. It's gonna be a bit rough. Disgusting. Oh, we're on here. Woo. Thanks, boy. Good luck. Trout. Send him. Righto, so we gave up fishing out there. The wind has just picked up, as you can probably hear, and it was a bit too big for the tinny. We've come in, if you go far enough north from Osprey, there's a fishing zone. You're allowed to fish out of your boat. You just got to get up past Sandy Bay and then you're on. So shallow, but we're just flicking and running across the top of the reef here. Nice little cod. It's actually not a bad size cod. Let him go. It's more just a bit of fun, I think, bit of catch and release. I don't think there's anything too large in this depth. It's still beautiful just to be on the water, but I think we're going to make our way back in, get out of this wind. Time to crack a cold beer, sit back and just enjoy it, I think. Because we're no good at this fishing thing. How'd the squid go, mate?
I loved it.
No fish, nothing.
No good.
What a shocking session.
I caught about 1,000 fish,
Not a chance in the world. He's so bogged for sure. Yeah, go further in, mate. Right, we woke up this morning, she was raining, a little bit wet, made it up to Exmouth. We can't get in the van park for another half hour, so what are we doing, mate?
Going to the skate park.
Going to the skate park. So we got a couple of skateboards and we're on. Me and Big Cashy are going for a shred. Ready to shred? That way. He's onto it. Let's go. I'm too old for the skateboard, I think. I might have to retire it or just stick to cruising the coastal pass. Now look, we're about to go check in at the caravan park and then I've got a bit of research to do because I heard you can hire some big boats up here. I want to see if I can get one, push out further. We're going to put the tinnies in tomorrow as well if the weather's good. So we're going to go get stuck into that. That's the end of this episode, guys. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you like. We really appreciate everyone that subscribes. If you want to get any of your Explore merch, the links will be below. Same with these guys we're cruising around. I'll put their social media there if you want to check them out. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, make sure you get out and enjoy the Explore life.